We're live.
All right. So last session, a lot of combat, lots and lots of going around, running around rooms, trying to find lost people. Um, Soren got sucked into a whirlpool 2 sessions ago and dropped into uh, dropped into a cavern with some large shapes swimming around him that he couldn't see. Um, Arden got dropped into a strange room. Celestine got sucked into a um, bedroom of sorts. Nowhere got sucked into a bedroom of sorts. Everyone was all over the place, and there was a lot of running around and killing, and yeah, uh, we'll call them sharkanoids because they were part shark, part humanoids, and yeah, there was a lot of that. Believe at the moment you guys have found each other and found your specific weapons that some of you had dropped in the middle of combat and come back out to the outside of the temple. And I think you were wanting to take a long rest or something along that lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
a long
on a
rest.
long rest.
Don't we want to finish exploring or before we do the long rest? Because once we
I
do the long
think
rest, we have to leave, right?
the only place that we didn't check is that room that you guys said, "Hey, I found armor."
You've all been in most of the rooms, but I don't know that you've explored most of the rooms.
I can think of at least 3 rooms we didn't search, and I'm seeing spaces on my map that are not explored. So
Let's go explore.
what's that? And
Let's
if you
go.
guys, sorry for interrupting you.
Uh,
Are
so
we?
let's go explore. So we've completed a long rest.
Not yet. Um, it gives the debate whether you wanted to go explore together, or take the long rest.
I'm up for whatever everybody else wants to do.
So, do you have enough spell slots if we were to get into more combat? Never mind. If you want to go exploring, we can go exploring. That's fine.
I'm pulling on my character sheet to answer your question. Um, yeah, I've got a few.
All right.
As long as it's not like a boss combat. Actually, I think I could probably cover that too if I had to, but I'd rather not.
Okay. I'll follow you wherever you want to go.
Sounds like a song.
Okay, then I guess we might as well start with this one right here.
Come on, you big lug.
I'm sorry, I forgot I had the mic open. I know we ran through this room. I don't think anyone searched it, so. I guess I'll search the room.
So spears and tridents line the northern wall of the square room on metal racks. Jutting out from the north wall is a 3-foot-long metal rod. On the southern wall, 3 lightning bolts carved into the wall seem to point to a central location on the wall.
And does that central location have to be directly across from that metal rod sticking out of the wall?
It does.
Isn't that convenient? Okay, is there any charring on either side of the room? Either near the metal rod or by the hole in the wall?
There's not any charring on the walls. There is charring on the 3 dead bodies in the room. And those dead bodies look like they've been there for a while.
Excuse me while I go stand from afar.
I searched the bodies.
Give me an investigation check.
I'll go ahead and help him.
Big lug, you're not even in the room.
All right. You don't really see anything on the bodies, but as you look up towards the lightning bolts on this wall, you notice a little bit of script beneath the lightning bolts.
Do I recognize it?
Point it out to everybody so they can look at it.
Does anyone recognize it?
It's uncommon. It was just really small below the lightning bolts.
Ooh, what's it say? What's it say? What's it say?
It says
Casey.
You want me to get started on that one?
No.
A lightning strike, a charge ejected. A single man would die affected. Power fails if undirected, but current flows with arms connected.
I don't suppose you can put that in chat, can you?
Yep.
So is it?
Is there enough of us to grab the rod and put our hand in the hole?
It's a button, but yeah.
Okay, so Soren gets in line. I'll get next to Soren. Does somebody want to? And Arden gets right next to me. And does somebody want to get on the other side?
It's your idea, so why don't you get there by the wall so you can poke your finger in the hole?
Let's all hold hands. And remember, it's kumbaya.
Y'all ready for a shocking experience?
You guys might want to stand back.
Should I push the button out? Wait until everybody moves out of the way.
I think we need to hold hands, and then you can press the button when Soren touches the lightning rod.
Wait, what?
You're gonna have to touch the lightning rod
All right.
at the same time that Illiken touches the button.
Okay.
So Soren's grabbing the lightning rod.
Yes.
At the same time that
Apparently.
Illiken presses the button.
All right. You get a little bit of a sizzle running through each of you. The hair on your arms stands up, and as soon as Illiken stops pressing the button, it goes away.
All right. So what was the point?
We all got a charge.
Okay.
Does that count as a full rest?
All right. Okay. So I guess this is just one of those rooms.
I asked Celestine, since she's here, to see if any of these items are magical.
Sure, I'll take a quick 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic.
So how many rounds of kumbaya does it take to take 10 minutes?
Wow. Outside of your party's gear, nothing. None of the weapons in the room. There are 6 tridents and 6 spears on the north wall. None of it is magical. The room has a magical aura in and of itself that probably had something to do with that button that Illiken touched. You do happen, as Nowhere is standing right next to you, to notice some stuff that some auras on Nowhere that have previously never been
Detected.
no, not identified. One of the auras is coming off of a hat that he has, and it is an illusion aura. And the other one is kind of spanning across all schools, and it's coming off of some arrows that he has.
I was looking for that information so I could say it, but okay. But
And
so
the room is giving off evocation magic.
I missed. Did any of the items in here have any magic? I'm sorry.
Okay. So the room is giving off an evocation magic. Nowhere happens to have a couple of items that have never been identified. And you notice a hat that has some illusion magic coming from it, and some arrows that have don't really have an aura from a specific school. They kind of are. You're getting a flash of like all the schools all at once.
Okay.
But the 6 tridents and the 6 spears in this room are not magical.
Okay. I don't see anything magical in here, and I'll kind of lean over to Nora and be like, "Hey, you should get those checked out. Those arrows and that hat are kind of showing up with some power. You know, maybe you should have Illican identify him at some point."
Okay. You want to identify Milligan?
Okay. I have time to do that, so let me pop it open. I do the hat first, and I take the points for my healing.
It is a hat of disguise. That is the hat that you got off of Klondorn in Sunblight that made him look like a Dwergar when he was in fact a devil.
I let them know that you use now. Do I tell them how to use it?
You just kind of tell him what it is, and go in and there you go. And the other one, slowly moving up to Nowhere's folder, are arrows of absolution.
Those sound fun.
And he has 10 of those. Those he got when he got the escape plan bow.
Okay, I tell them about the arrows of absolution. You and wild mage rolls.
That'll allow you to shoot an arrow at a friendly person and give them something positive, just not sure what.
Are they reusable?
No. No, there's 10 of them. There's essentially 10 effects that will happen once each. Just like any regular magic ammunition, it would lose its magic as soon as it was fired.
Does the recipient of that magic arrow get a unique absolution or whatever you want to call it? Or could
Yes, it's a D. It's you roll the D100, and then I will look it up on. I've got a D300 table. I will look up the D100 on the good stuff, and they will gain whatever the number is. So if you rolled a 24, they would gain the effects of haste. If you rolled a 40, they would gain the Call Lightning spell for free as an action.
okay. But each effect is only good one time?
Yes.
Okay.
But it can be used as a utility type thing for combat. Help your fellow players or your fellow team members.
Okay, I do have one question. Do they have a time limit on it? So if he shoots us now, we have to use that skill within 10 minutes type of thing.
Yes, it would be a combat type situation.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, it's his skill, so I'm not saying nothing. I was just curious. Okay. Is there anything else I had to touch, or just those two things?
Just that. I think. Unless anybody else had things that they wanted him to touch.
No, I ain't gonna touch it. Gotta electrocute it.
Okay, then I guess let's travel through this hallway up to the big room in the middle. If you didn't search that, we literally just kind of ran through it.
I tell Drake to stay there just in case something happens.
Alright. This larger area is supported by 4 large pillars and has a pyramidal ceiling. 2 tables with benches are set in the center of the room, with beds of seaweed arrayed around the perimeter. 4 double doors lead out to each side of this rectangular room. A door-sized outline is visible on a portion of the wall on the western side of the room, carved with a lightning bolt, a bestial claw, a snowflake, and a whirlpool.
Interesting.
Ah, so we did do a lightning bolt, and we did do the whirlpool. Well,
Yeah.
we didn't do the whirlpool, but the whirlpool was done. So I guess we need to find something to do with the claw and whatever the other one was.
What was the third one?
Snowflake.
Snowflake, ugh. Oral. Okay, so let's search this room. I'll do an investigation check. Hopefully somebody be kind enough to help me.
I'll help you.
Damn.
On the dead bodies, I put to the map layer. There are more non-magical spears on these guys. The blue dude does not have any weapons on him.
Okay, so nothing of interest outside of that.
Oh, wait, and you find an arrow over here that looks like it may have been one of Nowhere's.
Okay, I will give Nowhere back an arrow.
Celestine, can you pick locks?
No, but Claudette can.
That's basically the only unexplored territory that we haven't done yet. There's this one, and then there's another room down the hallway that has a lock, I think, on it.
This does not have a lock on it. It is a visible outline on the wall.
Okay, and we never could figure out how to open it.
It has, all I can tell you is that
Oh, okay.
it has a lightning bolt, a bestial claw, a snowflake, and a whirlpool carved into the stone.
That's okay. That's okay. The room that I'm in, has somebody explored that before, or is this a new room that we didn't explore? We walked by.
Nowhere explored it earlier, but since you have not been there, I will give you the details. This plain room contains a seaweed bed, but is otherwise devoid of furniture or decorations.
So I think to
Okay.
get this wall to move, open, activate.
I join the others and I say, because I don't know where they all are right now. I know they went this way. I say, so far we've done two of the 4 rooms. I wonder if we do all 4 rooms that grant us something if the door will open. Push all 4 buttons.
Didn't I already say that? Like 10 minutes ago?
Pretty much.
I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Okay, well, if we didn't find anything else here, then let's go ahead and head west from here. West, south. To get to whatever room that is, Malar or something. Yeah, Malar. And I'll go and investigate this room.
I'll help.
I didn't see how you could go south from where we were.
You go
Maybe.
west from that big room. And the hallway heads or goes south from there.
Yep. One square to the left, and then you can start going left, going down.
And people, we had not checked this room right here, the cell.
You're right, we haven't. Keep going right past it.
It's a window.
Can that lock be picked?
I ask, once we're done with the next room, if we can have Claudette unlock that door or that cell. No.
Claudette, give me a Thieves' Tools dexterity. that is open. It looks like a prison cell. It just is kind of empty and void of anything. All right, Celestine, you find another one of Noah's arrows over here, that got sucked through the whirlpool that he shot at. But besides that, the walls of this room are decorated by carvings of vicious bestial creatures, including wolves, rats, bears, boars, and tigers. Various kelp-like vegetation grows in shelved gardens in the corners of the room. Claw marks riddle the floor, though many appear to be quite old. Some objects in the room appear to be overturned or broken, suggesting a recent struggle. On the western wall, large jaws are carved into the wall. With your crit investigation, and from the other room where there was a script written into the wall, you notice that there is a script written in the middle of the jaws, and it is surrounding a button.
Okay. What's it say?
A bestial kaleidoscope, from polar bear to antelope. To hunt by moonlight is one trope, the blessing of a lycanthrope.
I'll push the button.
I'm stepping away.
So am I. You're welcome to push it, but I don't know.
Not that room. Yellow dot. That's where the button is.
Kind of sounds like you might become a lycanthrope if you push it. Just a warning.
And thus my mortal enemy.
Alright, Illiken, as you push the button, first, roll me a d6.
Soren, you might become my new best friend.
Yay.
6 it is. Alright, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Perfect.
Good job, Illiken.
Yeah, you're up to your. You're just doing real good at your standard and screwing things up.
Well, as long as we're not fighting him, that's fine.
We don't know who we're fighting yet.
We're gonna find out.
I'll give Noah back his arrow before this whole thing goes down.
Oh boy. And one of them just had to spawn right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you still get sneak attack against it because it's Soren.
Daddy, I wish you were here.
Be careful what you wish for. Just a sec, I'm restarting the API.
You can do that too?
Yeah. I think anybody with GM privileges can go in and restart it.
I already told you my greatest desire is to. Oh, there's two of them. Is to actually play a lycanthrope.
Oh, really?
Desire was to kill lycanthropes.
Well, yours was to kill your daddy. Had massive daddy issues.
Oh, I've had daddy issues the whole time. Have you not realized that?
Yeah, that's why I said it's not to kill lycanthrope, it's to kill your daddy. Your daddy's not a lycanthrope.
You should look into the Blood Hunter Pass of the Lycan. I think it's right up your alley. It's complicated though, so you would really have to study it to be able to do it efficiently.
Yeah, I
And
tried being the blood hunter. That was really weird.
it's really heavy on the micromanagement thing.
You never know at the end of this campaign.
So, as Illican presses the button, 3 werewolves show up. And with that, Soren, you're up.
All right. Start on this one.
Both of those will hit.
Then I'll use Flurry of Blows to hit him 2 more times.
Those will both hit.
May the dice be ever in your favor.
I'll just make him so that he's knocked prone or whatever it is. Hold on.
You want to do that for both, or? So you got 2 hits.
Yeah, I might as well.
All right. He is knocked prone.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Celestine, you're up.
Okay, again, go ahead and use my bonus action to Misty Step to here. And then I will attack the creature right there that is laying on its back.
27 will hit.
And that's it for my turn.
All right, Arden, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this one here. With my bow.
20 will hit.
And knowing that that didn't kill him, I'm going to do it again.
That'll hit as well.
And that will end my turn.
And Nowhere, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna shoot my bow.
You're gonna shoot Velen.
Oh, is that Velen? I thought that was. Sorry. In that case, 1, 2, 3. I'll move so I'm in the same square. And let's see, one of these, or I think at this point maybe 2 of these werewolves have been injured. Which is the most injured?
This one is lying on its back, and is definitely bloodied. This one over here has just been shot twice by Arden.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my bow against this one.
Okay, that would be at disadvantage since it's on its back.
Oh. I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay. A 20 still hits.
Okay. And I'm supposing that didn't kill it.
No, it's still in pain, but still alive.
Okay, well, let's shoot it again.
And a 24 will hit.
And
There's a severe loss of blood, but it is still holding on.
okay, well, that's the end of my turn.
Claudette, you're up.
We'll start with the main hand.
You almost hit Celestine with that.
Sorry, Celestine. We'll try with the offhand.
Wait, no, scratch that. Nope. You would have 16 would have hit because he's on his back, so you would have had advantage.
Okay, so 16 hits.
16 hits. Yeah, 27, that definitely kills it.
All right, then I'm going to take the 3 steps here and use the offhand.
And then the 25 will hit there for an additional 7.
And we will use I'm working on it. Don't tell me you need it. I know. There you go. See, I knew you needed it.
The 7 on this guy?
Yeah, 7 on that guy. And that should be the end of my turn. I don't think I have anything else. Except for I'm gonna glare at Iloken. If icicles could come from them, they probably would.
Alright. It is going to attack out at Claudette. 15. 15 hit.
Who's it attacking?
You.
No.
And Iloken is up.
I'm going to say a word and have my light bulb or my drift globe bright as large as it can, which doesn't count as anything. Just say,
Except for it gives me a headache.
It does the daylight spell, doesn't it?
but it only takes a word, not me doing anything.
What are you touching?
What?
What are you
No,
touching?
I'm not touching anything.
It is your drift globe that.
Yeah, so the drift globe is automatic. It just says you have to say a word and it lights up and casts that by itself. And then I'm attacking the one that's right next to it. Seeing if the light does anything to the, since the moonlight helps them, wondering if the light, does the opposite.
That doesn't seem to do anything, except to give light to the room. But yeah, all 3 hit. Well, it was looking pretty healthy. Now it's looking very, very, very hurt.
That's all I can do because my Drake doesn't know we're in trouble.
This one will attack Soren at disadvantage because he is, or it is, blinded. And totally miss. And Soren, it is back to you.
All right, I'll just start attacking this thing. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to hit the hand bow.
17, 12, and 22, or sorry, 25, 26, and 22 will all hit.
That's the end of my turn.
And Celestine's up.
Which one of these two look the most injured?
Definitely this guy. Those are the cute little puppies that showed up, by the way.
I'll go ahead and shoot it with a guiding star.
$15 will hit. Or no, 22 will hit.
$15 points of damage, and the next attack against him has advantage.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Okay, so the attack against its corpse has advantage. If somebody chose to. Well, they would already have advantage anyway, so.
That one gets hit by a bright light and already blinded. Decides it doesn't want to live any longer. Anything else for you?
Nope, I'll stay put.
Arden, you are up again.
I just thought we're the most much of bloodthirsty people there are. We kill a woman and her eggs. We kill the beast that just appeared, man.
I'm going to engage the fella right there with my bow. And ammo.
That will hit.
You ain't kill him yet, huh? Stubborn sucker.
Yeah, he's hanging on.
And I guess I just have to shoot him again.
That'll hit as well. That'll crit. Yeah, that's definitely way more.
There we go. They all be dead.
Did anybody get bit?
Nope, nobody got bit from the werewolves. So should
That's a
all
good
be
thing.
good.
Probably wouldn't press that button again until, we know what we're going to do in the other room.
Which way are we going?
Okay, so I look at Celestine and I said, okay, so the other room, they've got the beast, the snow, the lightning bolt, and the... Apparently this is the beast room.
Yes, we still need to go into the oral room.
That would be the room with the eggs.
Eggs?
Fish eggs. Yes, Virgo?
I don't remember there being fish eggs, but if you say so, I will go along with it.
That's what that lady was guarding.
First she told Soren to get out, and he did. And then you guys came back, and Claudette made a rude comment to her, and she attacked her.
Oh,
And
Ah.
that was not in
I gave her
her
an-
best favor because she died. But
is there anything of interest in this room? Other than...
no.
Okay.
Other than lycanthrope.
Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to the south of the room and follow the hallway to the east. And then up to the oral door.
We can't get in that way.
Why not?
Yeah, you
It's
can.
blocked. Oh, I thought we couldn't.
It was latched from the inside, and I believe Illiken. I don't know if it was Illiken or somebody else. I think it was Illiken.
I unlocked it.
Unlatched it. Or rather, it was barred. It had a huge bar.
Ah, okay.
I call Jake when I go by.
Alrighty. So this room contains a cluster of what looks like a dozen fish eggs nested against the southern wall. The walls are engraved with iconography of snowflakes, with a large six-pointed snowflake dominating the western wall, though most of the engravings have been defaced or covered in seaweed.
Good for them. I guess let's investigate the room.
I'll help.
Alright, roll me an investigation check. On the Sharkanoid, per se, over here, you find a holy symbol of Umberly. And on the wall, that has been defaced on the western wall here. There is a button. And there is script around the button.
Ooh, what's it say?
Embrace the cold to share my might. Resist the blast, winter's bite. A blessing to survive the right, or be preserved in snowy white.
Again, I'll push the button once everybody moves out of the way. Or leaves the room because they might freeze.
Oh, I'll definitely leave the room. Thanks.
And I'm going to cast, I'm going to change, or unsummon and resummon Drake.
Okay.
I'm gonna, he's gonna be a ice guy now.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so you were going to press the button over here?
Before he does that, I'm going to cast Bless on everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Arden pressing the button, or Illiken?
No, I grabbed the wrong one. I didn't know I had that ability. I thought I grabbed mine, but I got this.
Gotcha, you shouldn't.
Probably when I played my dad when he wasn't able to play.
So everyone should have Bless now.
Okay.
Alright, so
Thank you.
You push the button. I need a DC 15 Constitution save from Arden, Illiken, and Drake.
I thought Arden left the room too.
No, he's right there.
I was at the doorway. I got pushed out. Somebody moved me.
What?
I was in the doorway. Over here. I got pushed out of the way. You need a Constitution save?
Yep. Ouch. All right.
I'm going to get slammed, aren't I?
The dice might be in your favor. Be 18 cold damage and 27 piercing. Arden, I think you are resistant to cold, so that would be 9 points of cold damage to you.
Okay.
And 27 piercing. It would be 36 points of damage total.
Yep.
For Illiken, you saved, so you get half that, which would be 9 and 13 for 21 points of damage. And you said you got your actually you got your
Yes.
Drake in ice, so that'd be 9 would be four less, so 17 total points.
Still need a saving throw for Drake.
That is a fail, so Drake takes 27 points of piercing damage.
Drake disappears.
What? Should have 40 points of health if you unsummoned him and resummoned him.
Okay, never mind. I thought he only had 20.
That's 5 times your level.
+5.
No, +5, so 45. And Drake's now cold, so it is immune to the cold. So just the 27.
Well, that was a cool button.
I see what you did there.
People and their damn dad jokes, I swear.
Well, I guess with that, let's make our way back over to the big room. Because I think that's the only one we haven't. I guess there's a room over here with the door closed. I don't remember if that's somebody closing the doors went by or what, but...
Hey, did we already search the altar in the Umberly Hall?
Yes.
Did we search
Celestine.
this little room here?
Yes. That one is Priestess's Chambers. Bench stands near a table in the center of the room. Seaweed bed sits against the eastern wall. Soren, the altar in the Umberly Chamber, Celestine stole all the stuff off of it right as the fight started.
All right, cool. Right on. Thank you.
He was maybe a little pissed that the whirlpool just showed up randomly and swiped everything off the altar.
The bad guy pissed me off, so I stole all their stuff.
Oh, hey, do you think if we push all the buttons at the same time, this door in this corner opens?
We're hoping that now that we pushed it, we can try it and maybe it'll work.
Yeah, that's the hope.
Yeah, okay.
Sky, I'll walk up to the door, I guess, since it looks like everyone's here. And try to open it.
How are you trying to open it?
Okay, so basically, is this an actual door, or is it just a wall with a bunch of reliefs on it?
It's a wall with some reliefs up above the outline of a door. Doesn't look like an actual door. It just looks like the wall with an outline.
By any chance, are any of the reliefs lit up or anything like that?
Nope.
Can I just try pushing on it?
As you put your hand against the wall,
Well, that's spiffy.
it opens.
Yay.
Okay, let's see. Illiken looks a little... Let me do some healing before I go in there. Illiken looks a little injured.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'll hit...
Do you still have healing powers, Arden?
Yeah, I do. I'm going there now.
I'll hit Illiken with a bead of curing, which is 19 healing. And then I will go over to... Did that help, Illiken? Are you alive still?
That helped me a lot.
Okay, I will go over to Mr. Arden here. Touch him with the blade of my spear. Use 2 charges. That's a whole 7. I'll do that again.
Wow, the dice were not in your favor.
No joke.
I noticed.
You ever feel like you're in the Hunger Games and you're Katniss Everdeen?
Okay, so that's what, 12, 13,
17.
24.
Okay.
Am I counting that right?
Yep.
Okay, so a total of 24 healing on you, Arden.
Thank you.
Everyone else okay with the health?
I'm good.
Okay. So I will just kind of look back over my shoulder and kind of nod my head at Illiken and be like, hey, Meat Shield, come on. You're up.
Crap, that shouldn't have worked. Oops.
What shouldn't have worked?
Shouldn't have opened when you put your hand on it.
Oh.
Well, you can...
Okay, so take it
How's it
back. What should have worked?
He's not going to tell us?
Take it back. We still would have healed each other in the process, but he would have told me to be the meat shield.
So are
Okay.
you going and pushing the wall then?
Yeah.
Okay. Then when you push the wall, it opens.
The electric charge. I walk in another step. And then as I get here, I say, man, she should have checked for traps.
A little late for that, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. She could still check for traps.
I try opening the door again.
he put a bright drift globe in her eyes, and I'm sure she is hoping that he falls into a trap. So,
Pretty much. Then you've got that
which
bright, shiny thing that you threw over there, and I mean, shit.
I will try the one atop above me.
as you put your hand up against the door, it opens.
What do I see inside?
You see 170 copper, 735 silver, 348 gold, 4 citrine gems, a spear, and a quiver of 20 crossbow bolts.
Put that into check. And then I suggest and I'll collect it all, and then I'll disperse it once we're done with the rooms. And also have Celestine do her magic testing.
You're going
Once you've collected everything, I'll do the spell so we don't waste it.
That's what I said. Once I'm opening all the rooms.
Okay.
Alright. I should go and delete all the doors so that you have access since you're going around doing it, and since you have all 4 blessings. The one to the south of where you're at right now contains 288 copper, 2,765 silver, 942 gold, 2 pearls, a golden seahorse, a piece of metal chess piece, and a ring. Yeah.
Man, I was thinking we were going to have to do a lot of fighting when we went into this area, but here we're just raking in the cash.
And in the next rooms.
Just a sec, I gotta delete some stuff.
No, don't delete anything. We like loot.
Some stuff you have to find out, so I have to... copy and then delete. All right. Which one's next, Illican?
One above me, one below me.
All right. One above you. One above you contains 162 copper, 1,750 silver, 580 gold, a silver ewer, a great sword, and a staff.
And then the one below me.
138 copper, 750 silver, 410 gold, 1 piece of art, a white shield, and a snowflake brooch. Based on the treasures, you can tell that Talos was the first one you did, Umberly the second, Malar the third, and Oral the fourth.
Okay. Now, since we've collected all the gold, I ask if Claudette can check the rooms for anything that was hidden.
He doesn't see anything.
He wants me to check for something he didn't see.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm not even gonna have you roll for it. You're not gonna find anything. So.
Thank you.
Meet back in the main room then.
Right. Celestine, you find some stuff. Huh? Celestine casts Detect Magic.
I recharge my thing since I know I'm going to be doing something. I've used it twice, so I need to recharge it 2 more times. So, I believe I pass on both those in a sec. Thank you for that 2 points.
Are we sharing loot with Velen?
She didn't fight.
I'm sorry, what?
Are we sharing loot with Velen?
No, my sorry, what was for the guy that said she didn't fight?
Yes, she did.
She did a whole lot of fight.
You don't need to share monetary stuff with Velen. If you would like to share item stuff, I'm sure she would be okay with that.
An answer a little sooner would have been nice, because then I could have done division correctly. But never mind. I will do division again.
Sorry, I am in different tabs trying to find stuff for Celestine's Detect Magic.
It's 6,000 gold, so it's 1,000 apiece. Not gold, sorry, silver. I'll figure out the gold in just a second.
Okay, so those first two numbers don't count. Claudia, is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, the 1-8 and 857 don't count, so start with the new copper of 126.
Okay.
1,380 gold.
Okay.
And there's pennies that Illiken can keep out of that.
Which ones do we add?
From the
Starting with the
126 copper,
126.
yeah, the 126 copper and down, you get to add that to your.
Oh, shit. Okay. I got to do a little bit more math.
Tell me about it.
Thank you for doing that for us, Opal.
Oh, no worries. I thought I would be helpful for a change. Not that I'm not helpful, because hell, I did have one hell of a hit on that guy.
No electrum, huh, Sky?
Fuck that currency. So confusing. I am good with just the 3. Or rather, just the 4. I like platinum just fine. Electrum sucks.
That's because it's got a strange count compared to the others.
Yeah, it's 10, 10, and 10. And then it's like, yeah, we're just going to throw you for a loop and just throw a random number in there for you.
I think the electrum is, what, 2 gold?
I think so. 2 or 3 or something like that. It's random. All right,
No, it's 1 gold, it's 2 electrum.
How much can
5 silver. That's stupid.
How much can my gold depository hold?
Infinite number? I don't know. I think I might have put something in there. I'm not sure.
I'll double check.
Nonetheless, magical items that Illiken pulls out of there are crossbow bolts, the 20 crossbow bolts, the staff, the ring, the snowflake brooch, the chest piece with Umberlee's crest on it, the great sword with Talos's lightning bolt on it, and the shield with the snowflake.
And the sphere.
And the spear. Yes, it's the spear. Oh, the spear's got the lightning bolt. Oh, the great sword has animal iconography.
Well, let me know if you need healing, Illiken, because you have quite a bit to identify here.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find my gold thing.
You have a gold trident? that you didn't tell us about?
He's trying to find
Okay.
his gold repository.
How many items do I have to do?
Um,
4, it looks
one,
like? Or
two,
5?
three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, for right now, I'll do 3, and then I'll have to redo it again.
Recharge it. Gotcha.
You know, start from the top.
Yes, as always.
All right. Top one is lightly magical crossbow bolts, i.e. +1.
The crossbow bolt specifically? Okay.
Yep.
I think the only one would notice that uses crossbow bolt. The crossbow is Soren.
Yeah.
All right. So what are they? Are they 20 magical bolts?
Yep. For mechanical purposes, they add 1 additional damage each time that they hit. So you do whatever the damage is from your crossbow plus 1 more damage.
Hey, you know where my crossbow bolts are? Could you make me another? Would you make me another column for magical crossbow bolts?
I'll take care of that. I was supposed to do something with it already. And I
Right on.
completely forgot.
Right on. Thanks, buddy. I don't know how to do that yet.
It makes 2 of us.
Welcome to the club. If it wasn't for staff and if it wasn't for Psycho Meow and White, I would be screwed.
The second one is the staff of the adder that I opened up for everybody.
I'm the only one that can even take that. I'm not sure I want it.
I already have. Well, is it swimming that I have? Yeah.
Yeah. These weren't tailored loot drops. These were drops that were already in the treasure room. So
I'm just saying, so somebody else needs it. I already have that ability.
Does that require attunement? It doesn't say it does.
It doesn't.
Ah. I might be interested in that.
Well, if nobody else takes it, I'll take it. But it sounds like Claudette was the first to claim it, so.
Hey, be able to move 40 feet at any given time would be wonderful.
Well,
40 feet while swimming.
Even if it's in water, it's okay because I can't move 40 feet on land. So we'd love to be able to move 40 feet while in water.
Okay, that was the first 3 of them. Crossbow bolt, staff, and ring.
Before I go any farther, I need the DM to look at the Bloodstone of Recognition and explain it to me on rolls.
All right, what are you question? What's the question?
It says goes up that aspect of it, on the rolls and the damage dealt when it comes to my constitution and what my ultimate high number is.
To charge it, you roll a Constitution save, which is DC 14.
Yes, but keep reading it.
On a fail, the user rolls 1d6 and subtracts the total from their maximum health pool for the day.
Yep. Keep going.
After a long rest, the health pool is restored. If charged multiple times the same morning, the DC goes up by 2 each time, and the HP die goes up by 1 size each time.
Yes. So I'm doing it multiple times now. So I need to know what what each roll is actually affecting. That's why I need your input on it.
Gotcha. So you just charged these just now, right?
Yep, those three, and I failed all three.
So okay. So your next one, 14, 16, 18, your next one will be the DC 20, 22, and 24.
And what's the damage dealt on each one of those? What do I got to roll?
The HP die goes up, so 1d8, 1d10, and 1d12.
Okay. And should that be the rules I just did? Change those last two, or going forward?
We'll just go forward with it.
So now I'm fully up to snuff, guys. Now I need to test next three. But now you see why I had to have you read that.
Yep.
Don't want you to say I'm cheating now.
Yeah, it was meant to hurt. It was not meant to
Oh no, I know.
Give you a free identify.
And I'm cool with that. I just didn't want to cheat saying, "Oh, I'm always doing this." I'm like, no, that's not right. Ignore that one. Infection. Okay. So that way now just okay. Go ahead and read the next three then. And I'm going to do this. You said there were 7 items?
A total of 8.
I've done 3.
So next 3 are going to be the brooch, the chest piece, and the spear.
Okay. So I got to do it 2 more times. So I just did it once. Both of those fail.
AFK.
Ooh, I got lucky. Three.
All right, so the next 3 are up. So in order, you've got Frozen Breath, Umberlee's Crest, and Spear of Talos that you just checked.
Okay, and there's two more, and I already did the rolls on those.
Yep. Malar's Great Sword and Shield of War will be the last two that you do.
Okay, I'm missing three, and I don't know why. I don't know if I had to close them to see the other three, but I'm missing the first three.
First three were +1 crossbow bolts, Staff of the Adder, and Ring of Swimming.
Okay.
Is the great sword is a two-handed weapon, isn't it?
Yes.
Okie dokie. I think the only thing I'm really interested in is the ring.
I really like that sphere. If I didn't have such an awesome sphere already, I'd take that.
I say we take it all, and we never know what we may use later.
Well, yeah, but we're trying to see who wants what right now.
Trying to distribute what we collected.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do I understand that you guys have to require attunement on most of these.
Yes.
The brooch looks nice.
I will leave that for anyone else who wants it. That way, I'm not the only one casting spells.
You're doing such a good job of it.
I know, but maybe somebody else wants to be able to cast spells, and at the moment, I'm literally the only one who can do it. So.
Oh, I got spells I can cast, but not that many.
I have two I can cast.
And some of those that are on that list I already have.
Ooh, that is, if I wasn't already packed with all mine, I would take the brooch or the brooch.
Well, take it.
No, I already have. I mean, I'll carry it all that we don't use, but I'm just saying.
Just remember, guys, to check your attuned items and make sure that if you want to attune to something, you can lose one of your attunements. Just saying.
But I like the spell it gives me. What is augury?
It's kind of like fortune telling.
Oh. Well, what's according to the arrows?
That's a guard position. You place 4 arrows in a line, and for somewhere you want to block. And if somebody touches it, it sets off, and it sets that thing in the cordon of arrows. I think it's either 40 or 60.
Basically, you can make the arrows fire automatically.
Yeah, it's a warning and defense system. The arrows come down in a cordon, and the size
be good
is
for-
wait one. The size is where'd it go?
You can actually look it up in the compendium, Kenny.
Okay.
I got it because I got one. So
I say this goes to one of our archers because this looks like it's a great uh,
Okay.
defensive where they're hiding.
The cordon arrows, 4 pieces of non-magical ammunition in the ground within range. 4 or more arrows or bolts. Duration is 8 hours. You plant 4 pieces of non-magical ammunition, arrows, crossbow bolts in the ground within range and lay magic upon them to protect an area until the spell ends. Whenever a creature other than you comes within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there, 1 piece of ammunition flies up to strike it. The creature must succeed on dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 piercing damage. The piece of ammunition is then destroyed. The spell ends when no ammunition remains. When you
Skaya.
cast a spell, you can designate any creature you choose, and the spell ignores them. At higher levels, when
Yep.
you cast this spell using the spell slot 3 level or higher, the amount of ammunition that can be affected increases by 2 for each slot level above 2.
So Cordon of Arrows is less of a uh attack spell for combat. I mean, you could probably use it for that, but it's less of that. The duration's 8 hours. It's more of a trap type spell. So in the Pact of the Lich game, when I was not myself because I was a shape changer, and I was actually against the party, but I didn't want to kill them outright. I just wanted to, fuck with them. One night we were at a military camp kind of thing, and I, uh, as my Sky look-alike, was on watch. I went outside the tent, and I buried 4 pieces of non-magical ammunition, and then I went back inside the tent to take the rest of my watch. And then when people woke up, they walked outside, and 1d6 is not horrible. So as each of the party members walked outside, they got pegged by pieces of non-magical ammunition. So it's a really good trap type thing for like, hey, we're going to bed. I'm going to bury 4 pieces of ammunition. In the case that somebody comes up within 30 feet of our camp, boom, they get attacked while we're sleeping, kind of thing.
It was really awesome because they couldn't figure out how they were being attacked in the middle of this huge military camp. They couldn't figure out how they were getting hit by arrows in the middle of this huge camp that's supposed to be safe territory.
It's a sniper. Where is it? It's over there. No, that one came from the other direction though. Okay, so there's multiple snipers. What the hell's going on? Yeah, no snipers. They were arrows that were buried in the ground that popped up as soon as people came in contact with or in range. But with that, let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break because I gotta pee, and I'm pretty sure that everybody else, there are other people that do.
Yes, yes.
Does anybody watch college basketball?
No.
Happy St. Patrick Days to all y'all.
Is that today?
Yes, today is St. Patrick's Day.
I got green suspenders on. I am not where anybody can pinch me, so I'm good.
Oh, I can pinch you. You just don't know I'll pinch you.
But I do have good beer here, so I'm happy.
I have green boxers on. That way, when somebody pinches me, I can pinch them back.
Twice.
Exactly.
So we had a eat-in at the church today. And I got to bring home a shit ton of cabbage, corned beef, and potatoes.
Well, the corned beef is cooked right. It's really good.
My dad doesn't know how to make it wrong.
I'm just saying. A lot of people who cook it, and it just not right.
Yeah, we went to a restaurant and they had corned beef, and no.
You need to set it out for before you start cooking it. Let it.
Yeah, my dad made 2 of them, and it takes 8 hours to cook each.
Mm. Yeah, see, I grew up in area of Philadelphia, New Jersey, and New York. And on St. Patty's Day, I would collect enough money to keep me going for a whole year.
It's almost like me at Mardi Gras.
Yeah, you go to. I used to work the Mummers Parade on St. Patty's Day and walk around with pretzels. And the old Irish used to always ask you, "All right, if you're wearing green, you get 50 cents. If you were Irish, okay, you got a silver dollar."
So if I told you that if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, would you believe I'm Irish?
Yeah.
Murphy's quite the twat.
Yeah, Murphy was Irish. That's one.
But yeah, my dad has been making briskets for corned beef for like my whole life. So I don't know where he
Yeah.
learned how to make them, but
Well, I just know that there's a lot here toward the west. Okay, it doesn't seem like anybody who cooks it right. Just,
so dad is from Tennessee, but he grew up in New Mexico.
yeah, I don't.
And my grandmother's family's last name is Phipps. And my mother's family's last name is Daly. When they came over, they took the O off of the front of the name because they didn't want to get stuck working on the railroad.
You back, Sky?
I am.
Can you put the card for Shield of Oral into my folder? I can never seem to find all the items in your list.
I was moving everything to the loot folder. I'm just slow to get it up there.
Oh, okay. Then I will find it there.
Right now it's in Claudette. Now it's going into loot.
So I'm gonna claim that Shield of Oral. Unless anyone argues. Um, I believe Claudette was the first one who showed interest in the ring, so I think that should go to her. Again, unless somebody argues.
No, I'm good.
No, I agree.
See, that's Ring of Swimming. That's Claudette. I believe Staff of the Adder. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that can even use that unless Sky wants to open up the requirements a little.
No. Yeah, it's as it is. This was all stuff that was in this small adventure thing, so. Well, no. Most of this was frozen breath. I took from somewhere else. I forget where. But yeah.
Actually, I don't even see it at the moment, but I'll find it later. Frozen breath. It's a pretty interesting little brooch that just about any of us could find useful. They're mostly utility spells. They're not really combat spells.
I don't mind switching off, but there's only one problem. If I take off the ring that I'm wearing and I touch it again, there's a high chance that it'll warp us back to the place we've been.
Okay. Unreleased crest. It's pretty decent breastplate. Um, it gives you swimming speed and resistance to cold damage. Also allows you to transform into a shark. Um, you would have to be able to wear medium armor to use it.
Yeah, but to use it in the water, you have to do concentration. If you're fighting, chance you'll drown.
What? No. If you're a shark, you breathe water, or you can breathe in the water.
Yes, but if you lose your concentration, the spell ends. It only lasts for 1 minute.
Yes. 1 minute is 10 rounds. You have any idea how much damage a shark can do in 10 rounds?
Okay, never mind. You're not understanding what I said. If you lose your concentration and you're in the middle of the ocean and you're underwater, you can no longer breathe underwater.
Well, at that point, then it would go for how long it takes to get up to be able to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, you got swimming speed, so. Not to mention, I can cast water breathing on you if you need it. Uh, Point is, it's a pretty decent set of armor. If you can wear medium armor, you might want to consider it. Because I don't think anyone has magical armor at the moment. I think Claudette's the only one that can't wear it.
What's the it's medium armor?
Yeah,
I'm just
let me see here.
It gives you resistance to cold damage, which you already have, and swimming speed, which you already have.
Oh, so it doesn't do anything extra for you.
oh, I was wondering what the armor edition was.
What do you currently have on studded?
Yeah, let's see. I think that's what it is. No, I got a caprice breastplate.
Okay, then you're.
Yeah, because it gives me +1.
Okay, this wouldn't do any more for you.
Okay.
Illikin, this might actually be benefit to you. Are you resistant to cold damage or have a swimming speed?
I'm not effective. I think I have a swimming speed, but I don't. But or it's the water doesn't affect it. One of the two. Because that's
You have a swimming speed as part of the new generations of
That's right.
Of Rangers, and you are resistant to cold not cold damage, but cold natural effects. Right now you're resistant to cold because your Drake is an ice Drake.
But what should I give up for it, though? That's my question.
Well, it's just something for you to think about. I mean, it's obviously not the best upgrade for you. What are you wearing currently for armor?
I'm trying to find. I don't see it.
Should be in your inventory in the main page, core page.
I know, but there's so much there that it's hard for me to find it. That's what I'm looking for.
Right up at the top, it's scale mail +1.
I didn't remember us getting all this magical stuff. I thought I made armor for everyone. Did I make it all +1s?
I don't think it was all +1, but I feel like this one was. I feel like this was you hit the certain DCs and got magical on this one.
Okay, then I'm thinking you probably don't want to switch. Because if I remember right, the
It's okay, first. Look,
remember right, the scale mill's higher AC.
Like I said, the only thing I see that I would probably do is the roach. Everything else I don't think would affect me, except for the cold. It would be great, but it would be a down payment that armor I already have. Now, okay, I take that back. I should take the actual Shield of Aura, only because it's dragon scale. But
Already claimed. The Spirit of Talos. Anyone who isn't using a magical weapon should take that. That's a good weapon.
I got a magical bow, so
Illican, is one of your weapons non-magical?
I think they are both are. No, one second.
Because you've got the dual wielder feat, which allows you to dual wield these. Dual wield with this.
One's a war pick, but it's got +5 piercing. So
that's your strength. It's 1d8 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, then yeah, the offhand weapon is non-magical.
Okay, then I would suggest you take the Spirit Talos in its place, personally. I mean, that would be what I would do, but, it's totally up to you.
Sure. Okay, somebody needs to post it because I can't see that one. That was the one I didn't get to see. Never mind, I got it. Yeah, I'll take that one.
And I think the only one who would even benefit from Alora's greatsword is Illican, and he's dual wielding, not two-hander. So
we don't have no sword.
this is a great sword. It's a two-handed weapon, unfortunately. So I guess you can throw the rest of these items into your inventory, Illican, and carry them.
Okay, the other question is, I know we're all talking, and what we want, but how do I say this where she doesn't get offended? Is there anything that we would like to give to our helper?
Um, out of everything that you have currently just gotten, she is not interested in any of it. What are you getting rid of, Kenny? To attune to the spear.
That's what I'm looking at.
I got rid of the wand of the War Mage, unfortunately. So if somebody wants that, speak up. It gives you a +1 to your spell attack rating.
I can't get rid of Amulet of Health. I can't get rid of Receive Deep Kreska. And the Ring of Bear I really want, but I don't necessarily need it. So it would have to be the Ring of Bear. As much as I like using it for mining.
What's so special about the Amulet of Health that you can't get rid of it?
My Constitution score is 19 while you wear this. Amulet, it has no effect of on your Constitution is 19 or higher, and my current Constitution is.
Okay. That's
All right. So if he's not sure of it, let him think on it for a long rest.
that makes sense.
No, I'll get rid of it if she wants. If she wants that Ring of the Bear, she can have it.
No, I want the ring of swimming.
Talk. I like the other, because it gives me additional damage when I'm dealing damage. The Ring of the Bear I only use like once in a while, and it technically will curse us if once a month.
The ring of
You,
swimming.
you guys are talking about two different things here.
Yep.
I don't want the ring of bear. I just want the ring of swimming.
Yes, you got Ring of Swimming.
I'd also like to go ahead and take a long rest. And if you decide while we're taking that long rest and other people are taking watches that you want it, we can discuss that. How's that sound?
Yes.
So do we want to take the long rest in here with the dead fish?
I'll move the fish out.
Technically, you already set up the tent in front of the temple last week.
Okay, I'm going to the tent. Bye, guys.
Okay, let's head back to the
Alright.
tent and take our long rest there.
Yeah, and Sky will switch out the two weapons for the Ring of the Bear with the other one.
Somewhere in all of that, I did finally get back here. But I'm lost. So,
We were just discussing the loot.
yeah, I gathered that.
Ilkin, you can throw those other four items into your inventory. 3 items. And lug them around, I guess.
I'll get your spear added after we
Okay,
get out tonight.
no problem. Okay, so Staff of Adder,
I'll take that since I'm the only one who can actually use it.
Ring of Swimming is yours, Frozen Breath, Umbrella's Crest, and Spear of Talus.
I got the ring of swimming.
I know, that's why I said I skipped that one. But I thought I did.
I will gladly take first watch. I'll kick Soren and say, and Soren will take second watch.
Sounds good.
So that's 4 hours, right? Between the two of you.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ah,
And you're going to take the third watch?
I'm going to take the third one. That'll end the watches.
Yeah, he'll get 3 and 4. Um. Okay, just to clarify, uh, Ilkin, you have Frozen Breath, Unreleased Crest, and Malar's Greatsword.
And Spirit Talus.
That's you're actually using that.
No, yeah, I put it in there. I'll get it into my inventory. Right now, just put it into my, the treasure.
As long as you account for it, I don't care where you put it.
Yeah.
I just don't want us losing stuff because people forgot to put it on the character sheet.
Okay, so when they get out here, we'll go ahead and knock them out.
I'm going to cast a cordon of arrows here. Everybody watching?
Just one
I can
sec.
see that.
Okay. So it lasts 8 hours. So
Which 4 squares do you want to put the 4 arrows in? That one, that one, that one,
yeah,
and that one.
here, yeah, these here 4 arrows right there. That should satisfy. So I got to subtract 4 arrows from my inventory.
Yep, and then you can. And then in the morning you can pick them back up.
Yeah, as long as nobody attacks us from there. Okay. So everybody saw where the arrows were, right?
Yeah.
So I saw where they were.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to go. Where do we put the 10 up?
I think you put the 10 up somewhere right around here is when you were
Okay.
talking.
I'm going in the tent.
I'll get the other 4 to
I'm
go.
going to start meditating.
I'm sitting outside the tent with Drake.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception roll. The good news is double digits.
Yeah.
It's boring and uneventful.
Okay. I will wake Soren up and tell him it's his turn. Then I'm going to go get next to Arden and fall asleep.
No knocking boots with Illican tonight. Soren, give me a
He's still
perception
mad with
check.
the light thing.
I can't even see you. That's how mad I am with the light thing.
It's chilly down here, but it's better than being in the wind. And yeah, your watch goes without any problems.
All right, who was next?
Arden.
Oh, it's my turn? Oh, okay.
Yeah, wake you up and it's your turn, buddy. I'm going to sleep.
All right.
And
I will get up and I will roll a perception check. Maybe. Here we go. Yay, work. Ooh.
Alrighty. Your 4 hours, same thing. It's chilly down here, but yeah, it goes without a hitch, and in the 4 hours you feel refreshed. Everybody else looks refreshed, and yeah, we can start waking people up.
I'll go around and start tapping on feet, say it's time to get up. And
Jeez, I thought you were Illican for a second. He's the only one who ever taps my boots.
I always tap boots. Just not.
Get up, stretch, get my bed stuff together, help whoever's going to take down the tent.
And I will pick up my arrows and put them back in my quiver. Since nobody decided to bother us.
All right. Illican, as you wake up. Oh, by the way, everybody can hit their long rest buttons. Illican, as you wake up, and you're breathing, your neck feels a little cold, just a little cold. The air that's you're breathing in through your gills kind of tickles your throat.
Through his gills?
Mm-hmm.
Did he have
Oh,
his gills?
by the way, everybody notices that Illican has some gills on his neck.
So this is new. It's not something that's happened before that I missed.
Nope. Totally
Not that I know of.
Illican, you look a little different today.
I'm touching my gills and just not sure what's going on.
Speaking of which,
You're
Arden's
becoming
looking
sharp.
Arden's looking a lot more buff than he did when he went to sleep. Like, as he's putting his armor on in the morning, it's a bit snug, and he's having to loosen up his straps a little bit.
Arden, did you do some weightlifting last night?
No, I don't. Just feel a little different.
Walk around him like a piece of meat and go, looking kind of buff there, baby.
I feel different too. But
Is anybody else
maybe
do we
because
see
I
any-
had a good sleep.
Thorin, Claudette, Arden, and Illican. You feel a little grounded. Like you might be able to be a little resistant to lightning damage for the next 10 day.
Awesome.
Nice.
Where is Thor when I need him? Ha, ha, ha.
Everybody make a note of what your strength is currently. If it's below 19, it's now 19 for the next 10 days. And Illican and Arden can cast the Absorb Elements spell for free, no spell slot at first level for the next 10 days. And Illican, your gills on your neck allow you to breathe water for the next 10 days. Each of these rooms were a test by the deities for the rooms. So Illican got the Blessing of Umberly. Soren, Claudette, Arden, and Illican got the Blessing of Talos, which gives them lightning resistance for 10 days. Everybody got the Blessing of Malar, which gives you strength of 19 for the next 10 days. and Illiken and Arden got the Blessing of Oral, which allows them to cast the Absorb Elements spell for free once per day for the next 10 days.
I'm going to come over and try to lift up this rock.
That one might be a little out of your league.
I know, but it's been so long since I've been strong.
Hey, I'm a little jealous now.
Which one gave the strength to 19? It was Malar, right?
Malar, everybody took part of the battle against the werewolves. And just so that everybody knows, depending on the D6 roll, you could have gotten either the 3 werewolves that you got, or 4 were-rats, or 2 were-bears.
Huh. Okay.
And anybody who wants can give me we'll call it a DC 18 investigation check as y'all are checking each other out. Outside of Arden.
I definitely want to.
DC?
DC 18. So, just an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Got stronger, got stupider. It's about average for me.
I'm gonna type something out to White in Discord real quick. Celestine, can you give me a nature check as well? Okay, cool. That is what you notice. And Arden, everything that we talked about earlier is now active.
Okay. Oh boy.
I looked in to make sure that I don't have tassels or anything on me.
Tassels?
Hey, we were blessed twice. We were blessed with all that loot, and we were blessed with the.
I'm going to walk over to Arden.
Yes.
Kind of run my fingers over some marks on his breastplate, and then kind of lift my hand and kind of turn his head a little to look at a couple of marks on his neck and be like, Arden,
Yes.
did you get bit?
Just a little.
Um,
What did Arden get bit by?
Shark?
Okay, as long as it wasn't a lycanthrope.
it wasn't one of the werewolves, right?
Uh, it could have been.
Okay,
Okay, so
was it something that
Claudette,
turned into a shark?
Huh?
Was it something that turned into a shark, or a shark that turned into something else?
No, it was something that turned into a shark. So let's see, that would make it a.
Were
Oh,
shark.
yeah. Oh,
Shit.
boy. Hmm. I,
Uh,
I, I don't. Yeah, I guess
well, I have
I
a
got.
spell that might work to cure this from you, but I can't promise you. So
Well,
if you want, I can cast it on you, and we can hope,
let's see.
or we can just wait and see what happens.
Let's wait and see what happens because
Okay.
He he doesn't know. He's like, what the hell? I was hoping to be bit, man. Where's the dragon when I need one to bite me?
Except the dragon doesn't turn you into a dragon; it just kills you.
No, well, if it's a were dragon, it would.
Honestly, I've never heard of were dragon, but you know what? I hope all you want. Okay, so we will keep an eye on Arden going forward.
and this is what Claudette is seeing in the back of her head. Enjoy.
Oh. I actually got my dad to watch that series with me.
What series was that?
Um, the Underworld series.
It sucks they ended it too soon.
They end everything too soon.
Yeah, but the look on her face, like right before you start playing the clip, is the look that Claudette has right now.
Okay, well let's go ahead and continue. I think we have a what was it? A back whale or hammerhead whale or I don't know, some sort of whale waiting on us up top, don't we?
The keyword that you're looking for is sperm.
Okay, sperm
Um,
whale.
Sky, can you do something for me
I
real quick?
forgot that.
Can you
Oh,
in chat write down the different skills we've got?
yes, I will do it after the game.
Okay, no problem. I'm trying to write it down. My brain just went blank.
Yep, I've got it all saved.
Make sure when you put me in the sperm whale that you put me as far away from Arden as possible.
Mm.
I'm going to treat him like he's got leprosy for a couple of days.
oh,
Poor Arden.
nobody loves me anymore.
And you slept
Well,
right next to him last night.
You were looking pretty buff this morning, but not anymore, thanks. Now I know why. Okay, I'm moving on.
I'm moving up. We need to leave here, right?
Yeah.
We're all done investigating.
Yeah, we shouldn't have any more else to investigate.
I think the only place I haven't really looked is that big room where Soren came from. But that's up to you guys. Great big room at the east of the map. West of the map. But that's up to you guys. Where do you guys want to go?
About how long until the sperm whale gets there?
Probably 30 minutes or so.
Okay, if you want to go look at that room, I mean, one thing I noticed is that there's running water.
Is that good or bad?
I can swim faster now. I don't care.
Just because you can swim faster does not take the frigid out of the frigid water.
My question is this, guys: do we want to go push buttons again to get the rest of you guys same skills that everybody else feels?
No. That was painful. Let's just go.
Okay, Celestine, why don't you take me in tow and I'll follow along behind you so I don't get lost.
Okay.
All right, so you guys leaving then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you get to the edge of the water, Angajuk is again waiting for you. As he first dives under the water, you notice a sea turtle by the coral reef that is trapped in an old fishing net.
I'll jump into the water and go help the sea turtle.
Me too.
Because
You bet. I hope.
I's a druid.
I will jump in the water and go help the sea turtle, and I to see if I can use these gills.
Oh. My character totally went off the map.
Oops.
He's deep down in that water.
I will switch maps that way. That
I
way
can-
you don't have to worry about it.
Where's the sea turtle?
It is just by some coral reef. So who all went out to help?
Me, Illican, and Celestine.
And I'm with Celestine, so I guess I'm too.
And I'll stand by.
All right, everybody give me those four. Claudette, Nowhere, Celestine, and Illican, give me a survival check. Try and untangle the net.
I have a plus 11 on survival now.
And I think you say that every time now.
I'm excited about that.
Which sucks because I only have 5.
I have expertise in survival due to this skill expert feat that it took the last time I leveled up.
18 average roll that works. The sea turtle is free and whooshes away from you. And as you do that, a Chwinga appears and who said they were swimming out first? Was that Celestine?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me a D100. Presents you with a snow globe that does not need to be shaken. It just is always snowing in it.
The Chewinga gave me that because we freed the turtle? Am I hearing that right?
Yep. Chwingas are interesting creatures.
Yeah. Not always good, but I will
Ooh,
thank it.
pretty.
I will bow to it and thank you.
Let's be something else. Just one sec. I gotta figure it out. It also gives you a charm.
A charm?
Yep, you get a charm of heroism in addition to the snow globe.
Is that in the compendium?
That's a great question. Of course not. It acts as a potion of heroism as an
So
action.
it's a one-time use?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as it presents it to you, then it swims away and disappears.
Okay, I will give Snow Globe to Claudette since she seems to be interested in it. and I'll go and keep the charm for now.
Did that shield give you cold resistance?
It does.
Like, okay.
That's one of the reasons I like it so much. Yeah, I gave up a +1 to all my attack spells, so. Shame it doesn't give me additional AC.
Okay, you were probably in the water for about 2 minutes. Yeah, I thought that would be fine. Okay, cool. So, after that, the second time Angajuk surfaces today, you notice that it is impossible to see almost anything. As you look around, you can see the shapes of everybody that's in the boat, but you can't make out any of their features in particular. There's a heavy fog that exists above the water where you're at. About 10 minutes in to the 15-minute breath, as if the sky goes suddenly from bright gray to extremely dark as a massive form descends from above you. The water to the sides of Angajuk turn deep black as he says, "Hold on."
I'm going to grab hold.
Me too.
So am I.
As he dives quickly under the water. Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw. DC 14.
Do I need to do that too?
Everybody.
Much as I hate to say it, Blessed is no longer active. I will use a never mind, that's a woe, so it's not gonna help any.
That was weird music. I don't like that.
Yeah, it was sort of weird.
Anyhow, so 14, Soren's good, Celestine's good, Velen was good, and Claudette is good. So Illiken, Nowhere, and Arden take that was awesome. 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall into the back of the boat. And then everyone give me a perception check at disadvantage.
You don't get much more disadvantage than that.
I don't know. How would you like to roll my 7?
Well, I got double nat ones with. Yeah, double nat ones. So.
How much damage do I take again?
2.
A whole mountain load. You got a splinter, basically.
And I hope you guys remembered that when you took your long rest, you got 10 temporary hit points. Every bit of it, Soren.
Need a perception check at disadvantage for Illiken. Alright, so Illiken and Arden, as Angajuk dives down quickly, you notice the outline of claws resembling that of a bird that were coming towards the whale. The claws were bigger than a few of you combined.
Big birdie.
As I'm flying back, I hit the back of the thing, look up, and say, "Oh shit!" As we submerge, I say, "That was a big bird." That's all I say to everybody. That was a big bird.
Duck.
Bird or dragon?
Claws. That's all I saw with claws, and I'm glad I'm still here.
Then it
Big
can't
claws.
be a duck.
Right. Its muffled screech can be heard underwater as it dives towards you. As its claws breach the water, it suddenly starts flying back up and towards the direction that you were headed. A couple minutes later, less than a minute later, it goes from dark black to light gray above you again. But you're safe underwater. Angajuk cautiously moves deeper in the water and recounts the last time that she encountered that giant bird. It was when he brought Anga to Solstice about 2 years ago. The giant bird got a claw in his tail and started to drag him backwards. He says he would have been gone if not for some friendly dolphins that started jumping out at the bird. Anga healed him up, and then he left her at the dock. He goes on to say, "I miss her very much. I hope you can find her and tell her that." Anyways, in the days following, Anga had headed to the building of Oral. In the days following Anga heading to the building of Oral, I noticed that every night she seems to take off on that bird and fly over the land to the east. It takes about 3 breaths for her to return to the island. If what you seek is in her building, that would be the best time to search. Her and her pet bird are very dangerous. Only 8 people that I have brought to the island have ever made it back to me for a return trip to the shore. I do not know what happened to the rest.
Thanks for the warning.
You said 3 breaths. That'd be about 45 minutes, right?
No. It's so he goes down for 2 hours and 45 minutes and then up for 15.
Oh,
So
okay. I get it.
it'd be 9 hours.
I get it. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we're headed towards the building of Oral. Is that what I'm hearing? On this island?
Are you asking the well?
Party. Because I wasn't here when we got on this whale, so I'm honestly not really sure where we're going. Anyone want to fill me in?
Uh,
Yeah, we're going to this island to look for 2 items.
okay.
And they are somewhere in my. Hold on.
Doctor Schnut or no? Poop. No, I can't. Crap! I can't think of the guy's name.
I think it's in my journal. We're looking for the Codicil White and Professor Scant.
Okay. And they're in this temple or house or whatever that belongs to Oral.
We believe so because when we were back with Jing Jong sent us out to go fishing to find out more information about this shrouded city. I do apologize, but my notes got erased after that one, so.
Okay.
But Valen may know where the Codicil White and Professor Scant are, and we're with her. She is going with us to try to recover these.
Okay.
She does not know. She knows. So what she has told you guys is that there is a mist-covered island that used to be inhabited by frost giants. That's all that she really knows. She knows that it is supposed to have the codicil of white, and it may be the location of Oral. She does not know that the Professor Orb is there. She knows that Nas Lantimir, a rival of hers from the Arcane Brotherhood, stole her family's heirloom, the Professor Orb, also known as Professor Scant, and was also working towards the same goal of unlocking the mysteries of Etherin. So she is hoping that you can recover Professor Scant, as well as the Codicil of White on the island of Solstice, or on this mist-shrouded island, which you later found out is named Solstice.
Okay.
And this is the first time that anyone's mentioned a building.
The whale mentioned the building, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We will do that for you. We will thank her.
Can we get onto the island without being in view of this building? Just wondering, do we have to sit here and wait on the whales back until the bird takes off, or
Bird's gone, but the whale is currently on the next 2 hour and 45-minute trip towards the island.
Okay, so we're not actually at the island yet.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
And it was a, what, 3-day?
Yeah, it was. Takes three days to get to the island.
Okay.
From where Angajuk picked you up.
So we should arrive today.
Correct.
Okay, I apologize for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, you kind of needed to know what was up, so it's all good.
And some of us needed a refresher anyway, so you're good.
All right. White, I am switching maps.
How dare you?
Hey. There we go. Okay. Man, that's a little dot. Is that us?
We are but ants in this big world.
Yeah.
About an hour after the almost attack by a huge bird, Angajuk lets you all know that the shore is ahead, and to gather your things. He will only be surfacing here for about 10 minutes. He does not want to anger the bird. As you surface, you notice that the fog on the island is less than that which was surrounding it. It looks darker if you look out towards sea. Looking inward towards the island with your vision is still impaired, the fog thins just enough for you to see 50-foot high cliffs of solid ice ahead. Jutting out of the water off the coast are the bare, weather-beaten masts of sunken ships. Ahead, you can make out what appears to be a partially shattered dock carved out of ice. As you get closer, it becomes obvious that the dock was made for giants. Angajuk mentions that he will be back in 16 breaths, so be ready to climb on at that point to leave quickly.
I don't see the dots, guy. Can you shift ping? Thank you.
Just for reference for everybody, that token is really tiny.
Yes.
Each of these squares is 200 feet.
Oh my.
Okie dokie.
It's like each of the squares is its own separate battle map. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay, he said he'll be back in 16 breaths. So that's what, like 48 hours?
16 days, right? Oh, 48
No.
hours.
16 of his breaths. Where some people measure in moons, this awakened whale, measures in breaths.
And he takes 3 breaths a day, so that's...
Well, 3 breaths in a 12-hour. Sorry, 4 breaths in a 12-hour period. But he goes down, 1 breath up, down, another breath up, down, another breath up. But he did take a breath when you guys got on, so that's 12 hours.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I guess let's get to traveling.
Yep.
So we don't see the building.
Give me a perception check at disadvantage. Nope. You do not see the building.
So we have to be back here in 48 hours. So we have 2
Hello?
days to find this. Correct?
That is correct.
I imagine we
How
could...
does everybody do a perception?
And you can if you want, but that was just meant for Claudette, who was looking for the building. But
All right. Do you guys think we should follow the trail?
Might as well.
Probably the path of least resistance.
I mean, unless you see something off the trail worth investigating.
Not exactly.
Do we see the trail? I don't.
Okay, can you tell me which one of these is land and which one of these is water?
that's water. The snow and the ice is land.
So the green stuff is the water.
Green stuff?
It's like a aqua sea breeze blue. I don't know.
But that's the water, the thing I'm thinking, right?
Yes. Yep.
And this little white thing is a trail.
Yeah, it looks like it to me.
Possibly.
Guess we'll start on the trail, because what I found is the trail is usually quicker than trying to man-dog it on our own. And we just have our snowshoes and no dogs.
I say let's go.
Let's go.
Unless Velen can summon dogs.
I say we're burning daylight here.
What has the world come to when an icicle can talk? By your lonesome 1 minute, and the next, some shard of ice has cracked open its mouth to loose a string of foreign words at you. As you gawk at the talking icicle, it seems to unfold and take flight, as if it were a butterfly, kept aloft on wings of ice. The creature points deeper into the island and shrugs at you, as if it couldn't be bothered to care.
Okay.
To do with mages.
Curious.
Velen, you're up on your mages.
Cool. We get to go into the shrouded area. Lovely.
Am I right in remembering that this Velen chick that's with us is a Harpel?
I don't think the conversation has come up as of yet. But Whiteheart might know this.
I was wondering about a conversation or something you said earlier. Um, you said that she had a rival that is a red wizard, but the way you said it kind of implied she's also a red wizard.
No,
Okay.
she has a rival at the Arcane Brotherhood in Luskin.
Arcane
Not,
Brotherhood. Sorry.
yeah,
Never mind.
not the Red Wizards that they.
Never mind. That was concerning me a little. Big difference. Yeah, I guess let's just continue following the trail. Um, does anyone want to take the lead, or should I?
I'll lead. I don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll help her.
Following Icicle and Trail.
Oh, you're following the Icicle then? Okay.
Well, it's sending us on the trail, right?
Flying alongside of you.
Okay.
Some of you have seen this icicle-looking thing before. You'd recognize it as an ice method.
Is it the thing that threw snowballs at me?
No, that was
No,
a Twinga.
that was a Twinga. When y'all were falling down the ice slide in or near Koldahar, ice methods were attacking you.
Do I recognize the language the thing was speaking to us?
You don't recognize specifically the language. You can tell that it is a language.
Did any of us recognize the language?
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. What do I have to roll? Survival?
Let's go with perception.
Oh, Lord have mercy. My perception rolls have sucked tonight. The dice have not been in my favor, so I'm hoping we'll change that. We're gonna blow on them a little bit. Maybe lick one. At least the advantage side got better.
Well, problem is that you're in light fog.
Hey, I said I was helping her.
Okay, normal roll then.
I assume we're not gonna stop for lunch.
It is about. See, you took second breath, didn't take the third breath, so it's 6, 7. It's about 3 p.m. right now.
Okay.
As you get off the thing.
Alrighty. So I guess we'll stop after our first survival to see if we can sleep for a little while. Was I just unable to find this path?
No, you're able to find the path, and it's barely there, but it's there.
Okie dokie.
The squares are not working in my favor.
It's okay. The dice have not liked me tonight, so you're fine.
So we're packing up for the night?
Well, you just got here, and it's like 4 o'clock, or 3 o'clock rather, in the afternoon.
So we were walking for a little bit.
Okay. So let's keep going.
Takes you about an hour to get there. It's 4 o'clock.
Do I need to roll another survival?
No. Screw this stupid square little thing.
I say we walk for 4 hours.
That is 2 hours in.
Okay. Maybe stop at the base of the mountains for one night to sleep if we can get there by 3 hours.
At 2.5 hours in.
Are those actual trees?
Oh no, definitely not. Through the blowing snow, you see a grand assembly of ice sculptures across a snowy field at the foot of the mountain in the center of the island. Closer examination reveals that the sculptures are completely faithful to their subjects. Bears, elk, saber-toothed tigers, wolves, yeti, remoras, white dragons, and other creatures of the north. No mortal hand could create such wondrous works. Amongst the animals and the drakes is a sculpted beast, a sculpture best described as a warden, an armored figure wielding a trident. As Velen is looking at an owl bear, she remarks, "My gods, the craftsmanship, the beauty of it. It must be the work of the Frost Maiden."
I wonder if gills can stand on edge. Because I know my hair might be.
Well, I have to say that I'm thinking nature deserves the credit for the craftsmanship and the detail here. Frost Maiden just froze them.
Do you think these were actually beings at one point? They're not just ice sculptures?
Give me a nature check. Celestia. Actually, these are ice. Just ice.
Oh. Never mind. I take a closer look and shake my head. Never mind, I was mistaken.
They look real enough, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Can I look closer at the what you call the warden?
Yep.
Is that one also definitely just ice?
Wait, we're switching maps.
Well, this can't be good.
Sorry, I gotta check something. All right, yeah. As you are looking at the warden, go ahead and roll initiative as it strikes out at Celestine.
Yeah, we shouldn't have ventured off the path.
Oh no, you're on the path. The path led
Great.
right through this garden of ice.
I'm trying to roll initiative. Let me get to the right. There we go. I have too much shit open.
I'm missing an Elkin.
I've clicked it.
And these little blocks are supposed to represent the really awesome, amazing craftsmanship of the Frost Maiden, but I couldn't find any things that were amazing. So instead, they look like icebergs, but they're not.
They look like Madonna cones.
First tassels and now cones. Holy crap, you're on a roll here.
I will be right back. I have got to go to the bathroom.
Alright, so this one will, as you are admiring the warden, this one will attack out at Celestine. The 24.
That hits.
For 8 piercing. And with that, Celestine, you are up.
So that was one of those ice blocks that attacked Celestine?
Yeah, so the one that looked like a warden. $25. Either way, it hits.
Okay, that's it for me.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, 9. Alright. But you are up. Celestine was admiring or looking at the warden. It seemed to come to life and strike out at her.
Don't like her striking out at my friend, so I moved up close. And we will do a main hand attack.
That'll hit.
Nice.
And we will do an offhand attack.
I get 9, she gets 27.
Hey, Claudette, check your Discord real quick.
What am I looking for?
Probably your direct messages.
The natural one will miss.
Okay. Is anything else coming to life that I can see?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
When she misses a duck.
You can't inherently tell that anything else is coming to life yet.
Okay. So that will be the end of my turn for now. Oh, for this turn.
Right on the map, just quick. Just a sec.
Why couldn't we have been surrounded by Yetis? Then Celestine could have made them all friendly.
Well, supposed to be things are just shaped ice, so of course that's not to say that she can't make ice come to life.
There you go. There's a Yeti. I don't know what a rumor has is, but oh boy.
It's a giant worm.
Oh boy.
Kind of a giant centipede.
Oh boy. Reminds me of the show, Quantum Leap.
Mm-hmm.
How many different ways did he say "oh boy" in that show?
I don't know, but he was very good at making each one different. And you sit there and watch him on NCIS New Orleans, he doesn't say it a single time.
That is true.
That's what each of the ice sculptures currently look like.
Okie dokie.
With that, Arden, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm assuming this guy down here is the one that we are attacking.
That is the one that Celestine and Claudette have attacked thus far.
Okay. I will. Move to here. And engage him with my bow.
That will definitely hit.
Assuming he didn't die.
Nope. It is still looking pretty solid.
Okay, on the next shot, I'm thinking fire.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's bless. Okay. You don't currently have bless, just so you know. But a 15 will not hit.
Okay. I'm all done.
All right, Nowhere, you're up.
Bliss off the mark.
All right. Okay, I'm going to move there. And then I'm going to fire my bow of swiftness. Is that what it says?
Yep.
Okay.
That will hit.
All right. Hold on a second. For some reason, I'm having trouble reading this.
What are you looking for?
Description on the different types of filters that I can use on this arrow. I found them. I'm just, if this type was any smaller, I wouldn't be able to read it at all.
You can increase the size of the type on the character sheet.
How do I do that?
It's in a little magnifying glass in the upper right-hand corner of the character sheet. You can see it. Should be all the way up at the top. You click on it and just click the little plus symbol. Can I help any?
Well, I'm not seeing it.
I'm not sure the player character sheets have it. I know the NPC ones do.
Mine does. I have to use it all the time.
I don't have it on mine.
It's really weird.
Just give me a minute here.
And bless is off for all of us unless you re-bless some of us.
I
Correct?
did not. Correct. That is correct. I did not bless again. I can only do that once for long rest. I try to save it for a dangerous fight. And I figured one or two enemies, one enemy, I think, wasn't worth using it.
Oh, I agree. Was just getting asked a question and wanted to clarify.
One that has let itself be known thus far.
Correct, but I went up and got to the bathroom, and so, there's a lot of shit that happens when I go to the bathroom. Bless happens, ice sculptures come alive,
Maybe you don't go to the bathroom so often. Jeez.
Well, if I had the option that you guys do, and I could just piss in a bucket, I would never have to get up and go to the bathroom.
That's alarming.
What? You don't know how to piss in a bucket?
Oh, I do, but if
Well,
you
then.
saw my computer setup, you would say, "Oh, never mind."
All you got to do is build an outhouse seat, then have a bucket.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Yeah, I know.
Y'all can kiss my grits.
Okay, I guess I'm going to just use a grasping. And does the poison affect this character at all?
Just one sec. It seems to take effect. As far as you can tell.
Okay. Then I guess I'm going to fire another time with my bow of swiftness.
That will hit.
Okay, now, I use that grasping arrow on the first one, but can I still use like a sear on this one?
Yes, that would be your bonus action. So yes, you could.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Oh, sorry. The poison did not seem to take effect. I just read that.
Oh, okay, I liked it better the other way. I guess that's the end of my turn.
All right, Sword, you were up.
Scoot over and hit this thing.
Uh, 23 hits and the 29 hits.
That's the end of my turn.
He will take out her wand and cast magic missile.
Oh, I love magic missiles.
12 damage. And this guy will in order Soren, Claudette, and then Celestine. No on Soren.
No.
Nope.
No on Claudette. 19 on Celestine.
Yes.
And piercing and 2 cold. With your newly found cold resistance. And Illiken is up.
And I don't have the weapon for the offhand yet. So
Yep. The 29 will hit.
and that would be ice damage because I have not changed. So she's probably immune to.
Uh, 14 does not hit, but with the infused strike, the creature dissipates.
Wow, it actually did damage. Wow. I pet Drake for once.
And with that, you are out of combat. And that is, we're at 6:05, so let's go ahead and pick this up next week.
Guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. I may not be here next week. In fact, I know I won't because I'll be on an airplane.
No excuses, Kenny. Get some freaking internet on the plane and be ready to play.
I was gonna say no excuses. You scheduled your flight in the middle of the game, but then again, I've done cruise ships in the middle of the game. So yeah, I can't talk.
Yeah, you still show up.
True, I do try.
Yeah.
And if White
Well-
had a computer in the hospital, he would have been here while he was in the hospital.
I had a computer when I was in the hospital when I was here. Sure.
I played in the hospital. Kind of
Uh-huh.
hard though on a plane.
Well, that's true because they always want you to put your laptops up. And
Yes.
return your
Yeah.
trays and seats to their ready position.
That'd be an interesting jail charge. Why are you here? I was in the middle of a D&D game and I could not put my laptop up. But they told you to. No, I could not.
We were fighting something, and if I turned it up, they would die.
God, it's gotta suck to have to be the healer.
What?
All right, guys. I'm gonna go back to my nap.
See you next week.
All right, talk to everybody
Yep.
next.
Enjoy. Okay.
Y'all have a good one.
Hasta next week.
Yeah. Talk to you. Well, I'll see you on Wednesday there, Mr. Illiken.